그 참된 친구 퀘스트를 먼저 하러 가겠습니다. 지도상 위치 확인. 이렇게 바로 갈 수 있구만. 여기로 바로 가도록 할게요. 스카이코코로님 안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. 날이 많이 따뜻해졌습니다.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
따따라따따라따라따. 쓰리브룸 스틱.
Glad you came.
I wonder where they go.
Revelio.
시로나 라이언이랑 대화.
Hello, Serona. I received your owl. How are you?
학교
Hello, my
등교하기
friend.
싫으세요?
Did you ever find Lodgog?
학교에 많이 안 가요, 근데. 보통 밖에 싸돌아다니지.
I did, thank you. We had a good conversation. He sends you his best.
Glad to hear it. I shan't ask for details of your little chat, and I'll refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be, whatever your plans.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favour for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I don't believe I've met Mrs. Sprottle.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stay with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
알았어, 갔다 올게요.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me. And to
스프로틀.
Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
멀리 있나? 그렇게 먼 데는 아닌데 여기 안 찍혀있네. 그냥 뭐 날아가지 뭐. 따따라다 따라따라따따라다 따따라다. 뭐야, 얘 반짝거려. 응? 반짝거렸는데 이 자식? 지름길로 간다.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
좀만 나가면 아마 빗자루를 탈 수 있을 것 같은데 못하네. 여기 나가면 타나? 예.
These rocks have seen better days. Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
Off on another
이거
adventure,
찍어놓고.
are we?
Seems pleasant enough.
Bardo Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
안녕하세요.
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Serona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh,
Oh.
dear Serona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect hawk lumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some hawk lumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
호클럼프.
I can certainly try and find some for you.
That would be wonderful. I'm worried about the travelling vendors and would love to get them more Wiggenweld potion.
Serona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aidan took ill when he was collecting hawk clumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather hawk clumps and collect the box of letters there.
이게 배경이 영국이라서 되게 영국식 발음이 엄청 많이 나오네.
Thank you, Mrs. Brottle.
Thank you.
Thank
I'll be here if you
you.
are able to collect those hawk clumps. I and the vendors I help would greatly appreciate it. Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played
Revelio.
in his disappearance.
온 김에 빈집이나 좀 털고. 내놔. 좀 훔쳐갈 거 없는지 좀.
Aloha Mora. What do we have here? A demiguise.
어. 여기 상자 있지 않나? 뭐야? 이거 어디 있는 거야? 밤으로 바꿔서
Mine now, demiguise.
어. 그래도 가져갈 수 있네. 아, 집에 사람이 있건 없건 뭐 내 거다. 주인이 있어도 내 거다. 여기 안에 있는데.
Upper Hogsfield is being terrorised by Ranrock's loyalists. It's not right.
Aloha Mora.
내 거.
Revelio.
오케이, 다 털었으니까 이제 갈 때 갑시다. 뭐 또 있네? 이 안에도 상자 있는데?
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
읽기 싫어. 어? 안 읽어. 이 수집품 하는 건가? 수집품? 안 읽어. (1, 2, 3) 다 모았는데 뭐가 없네.
Revelio.
상자. 티켓모아 태산이라고 요런 거 다 모으다 보면은 요런 걸로 뭐라도 좀 더 살 수 있겠죠. 막 재화가 엄청 많이 나오는 게임은 아니라서 뭐 현재로서는. 이 위쪽인데? 헤이.
Sod that saves Treadwell.
Confringo.
아, 나 불렀어. 쓰레기야.
Afraid to take a hit.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio.
Approaching out except spider.
Confringo. Accio.
야.
You've had too much fire whiskey if you think you can outdo my cake. Hardly carry the sacks on that last raid.
독투. 이 위에 있는데
And where did I set my traps? Was it lower or upper Hogsfield? This is utter nonsense. I've never heard such rubbish in all my life.
This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned.
Haven't a clue why there's such a fuss over poaching. There's enough beast flesh for everyone.
Your poaching days are over.
좋고 좋고. 입장. 실온의 편지 5장 소집.
Better have a look around.
편지 상자
See
소집.
about the hawk clumps and the box of letters. Confringo. That's all the hawk clumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased.
어.
Revelio. Reparo.
아닌가?
Compulso. Confringo. Revelio.
상자가 2개.
Confringo.
다 때려 부시면 되네 여기는.
Revelio.
속삭임이 들리는데 아무것도 아닌가? 여기가 길인 것 같으니까 여기로 가봅시다.
Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether. Expelliarmus!
아, 왜 두 번 휘둘러?
Confringo, Expelliarmus.
아,
Glacius. Defender. Arresto Momentum. Incendio. Defender. Arresto Momentum.
아, 나 키 불편하네 진짜.
Glacius. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Accio. Defendo. Glacius. Arresto Momentum. Incendio.
왜 두 번 휘두르냐고. 아,
Defendo. Arresto Momentum. Glacius. Lumos. Confringo. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Confringo.
죽겠는데?
Defender. Glacius. Arresto Momentum. Accio. Potato. Stupefy. Glacius. Defender. Incendio. Arresto Momentum. Confringo. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Accio. Defender. Glacius. Arresto Momentum. Confringo. Levioso.
아우, 죽을 뻔했네.
That was a close one.
아, 이게 마법 키는 위에 있고 밑에는 구르기가 컨트롤이 구르기라서. 잠시만요, 키를 바꾸던가 해야겠어. 전투할 때는 대부분 구르기를 쓰는데, 구르기 아니면 가드인데, 근데 이게 컨트롤이 구르기다 보니까 전투할 때 이 새끼손가락으로 누르게 되거든요, 키보드로 하면은. 그래서 저는 좀 조작하는데 불편함이 있습니다. 어디서 바꾸지? 여기서 바꾼다. 차라리 점프를 컨트롤로 바꾸고. 안되네. 일단 얘를 아무거나 그냥 L 취소. 얘를 뭐 이런 걸로 바꿔놓고. 점프 어딨니? 점프를 지금 이걸로 바꿔놓고 구르기 전투에 있겠나? 회피를 스페이스바로 바꾸고. 점프는 어차피 할 일이 뭐 그닥히 없기 때문에 차라리 점프를 컨트롤로 하는 게 이게 좀 더 직관적이. 이래 언제든지 빨리 구르지. 버튼이 좀 이상하게 제 기준에서는 버튼이 좀 이상한 것 같아요. 키보드로 하실 거면 그냥 스페이스바로 구르기 하는 게 낫지 않나. 진작 바꿀걸. 물약을 다 썼어.
Revelio.
다시 올라가는 길은 없는 건 아니지? 여기다. 바꿔서 이제 좀 적응을 좀 해야 되는데 적응만 하면 돼.
This must be Sorona's box of letters.
다 찾았다.
I think that's everything.
헷갈려.
I should find Mrs. Sprottle. She'll be glad to get these hawk lumps.
Hogwarts is very lucky they've got protection charms. Just should have took less time, is all I'm saying. It's been ages since I've found anything worth poaching this.
Petrificus totalis.
너 왜 못 올라가냐? 앞에 좀비들 있네. 물약도 없으니까 이거는 그냥 스킵해서.
Wonder who lives here.
Bardo Beaumont should have returned
Ah.
by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
내려.
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. I have good news. I was able to harvest some hawk lumps for you, and I found Sorona's box of letters.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion. And Sirona will be delighted to have those letters. How kind of you. Now you be careful heading back to Hogsmeade.
예.
I should take this box of letters to Sirona. She'll be glad to have it back.
그냥 컨트롤 누르는 것 자체가 좀 불편하기도 한데 키 한 번만 더 바꾸겠습니다. 컨트롤 자체가 좀 누르기가 불편해. 나는 C가 걷기로 돼 있는데 이거를 걷기는 뭐 따로 안 쓰니까 점프를 C로 하고 걷기로 컨트롤 스냅 사용 비활성 어디에 있다고? 아니 뭐 이렇게 해. 어차피 그냥 스페이스로 그냥 톡을 하면 되죠.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
아 요렇게 걷기가 아예 되는구나. 이 3단계였네. 걷기랑 조금 빨리 달리기랑 아예 달리기 이렇게 3단계였네요.
This
걷기가
place has
있는지도
seen
몰랐어.
better days.
그냥 이렇게 가는 게 걷기인 줄 지금까지. 이게 걷기인 줄 알았는데.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
점프 구르기 좋았어.
Wish I had the courage to go into the forest.
나왔죠염.
Hello, Sirona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some hawk lumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aiden. Thank you, again, for helping her, and for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
띵띵띵. 온 김에 이거 얘도 할까요? 클레멘타인 윌러지? 버러지?
Pardon me, but were you saying something?
Oh, hello. Talking to myself. I'm Clementine Willardsey. Charmed. I was musing on the precious butterflies I see near the edge of the forest. Whenever I come near, they fly off into it. When I was at Hogwarts, we truly were forbidden from entering the forest. Told horrible stories about it, and I've had an irrationally intense fear of it ever since. It's silly, but I'm insatiably curious as to where the butterflies go in the forest. You couldn't possibly find out, could you?
You want me to follow the butterflies?
I do, yes, if you wouldn't mind.
나비를 따라가 달라고?
Very well. If I have time, I shall see where they lead.
Oh, how kind. Students these days have so much more courage than I ever did. You can usually find me right around here. I hope to see you soon.
나비들을 따라가기?
Don't forget, the butterflies always seem to be on the fringes of the forbidden forest. Good luck.
이거 뭔지 알겠다. 이 중간에 한번 나비 따라가는 데가 있었는데 그거 알려주는 것 같아. 이거는 나비 따라가면은 아이템 있는 대로 인도하거든요. 그거 약간 설명하는 좀 튜토리얼 성격의 퀘스트인 것 같은데. 나비 따라가면 뭐 아이템 주더라고.
Nice to see you, my young friend.
얘네 따라가는 거잖아.
There they are. She wasn't making it up.
You can feed a beast, or it can feed you.
Well, we've come this far. Miss Willardsey might get an answer about these butterflies.
이런. 내 거야 이거.
Where did I set my traps? Was it Lower Hogsfield or Upper Hogsfield?
이 근처에 있는 요 놈들 좀 처리하고 가야겠다.
Or it can feed you.
글리적거릴 것 같은 느낌이.
Betting on the dragon fights was the best decision I've made yet.
잡정견 좀.
I tell you this, Hogwarts is lucky they've got. When the
엉망이도
clouds
있냐,
are
왜?
dark is always the best time to strike.
Betting on the dragon fight was the best decision I've made yet.
가장. 나비는 어디 가서 건디?
Revelio.
아이씨 나비들 놓쳤네. 어디 갔니 나비야? 어? 저긴가?
Well, well. Look what we have here.
오케이. 바로 돌아가죠. 나비 따라가면 보상이 있다. 뭐 요런 거 그냥 알려주는 튜토리얼 성격의 퀘스트인 것 같습니다. 이거는
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
아마 이렇게 뭐 다른 퍼즐 같은 거 푸는데 도움되는 뭐 이런 퀘스트도 아마 또 있을 것 같은데 이거 말고도.
Oh, please tell me you have an answer for me about the butterflies.
Hello, Miss Willardsey.
Well, what happened? Did you find them?
예.
They led me into the forest and revealed a treasure.
Oh, how lovely! I'm glad you were rewarded for your efforts. Perhaps one day I'll be able to bring myself to go into the forest. For now, I'm happy simply knowing there's something so lovely to see, should I dare.
끝. 이렇게 레벨업도 했고 자, 장비 바꿀 거 있는지 보고 나머지는 또 이제 팔겠습니다. 계속 이렇게 해줘야 돼요. 이러지 않으면은 장비가 인벤이 찰 것 같아서 인벤 차면은 이게 무의미하게 갖다 버려야 되기 때문에 낄 수 있을 때는 계속 껴주는 게 다 팔아버리자. 싹 다.
I was wondering when I'd see you again. Let's look at what we have, shall we?
요걸로 뭐 살 건 없는 딱히 살 건 없어.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
그럼 이제 누구냐? 지금 재배하고 있는 게 아마 다 됐을 겁니다. 10분은 충분히 넘었으니까 30분은 됐으니까 맨드레이크 다 됐겠지.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
그러면은 일단 이거 3개 다 돼 있고 퀘스트가 세 가지 전투 식물을 모두 획득한 후 동시에 쓰라고 했거든요. 동시에 쓰라고 했지 적한테 쓰라는 말은 안 했잖아요. 그러면은 그냥 다 써버리면 될 것 같아요. 됐죠? 자, 이제 갈릭 교수한테 바로 돌아가서 퀘스트 받도록 하겠습니다. 어디로 가야 되는 거예요? 아마도 온실 쪽으로 가야겠죠? 약초학이니까.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
교수님,
Perhaps a hybrid. But
I've finished the activities you assigned me, Professor Garlick.
wonderful. I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn flipendo? Chin up, keep a light grip, and it's all in the wrist. Let's see you give it a go.
플립핸도.
You will want to focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots. Wonderfully done. If you'd like to practice a bit...
플립핸도. 물건과 적을 들어 올려 거꾸로 뒤집을 수 있습니다. 쿨다운 시간이 짧아서 공중 쿠모를 시작하거나 계속 이거나 나갈 때 유용한 주문입니다. 물건을 즉시 뒤집어서 퍼즐을 풀거나 특정한 적의 약점을 이용할 때도 유용합니다. 회전시키는 거네. 참 요거는 그냥 요거는 플랫팬더로 여기다 넣겠습니다.
Welcome to do so here in the greenhouse. Just look at that. You're a natural.
Arresto momentum. Accio. Glacius. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
근데 막 그렇게 막 엄청 다른 건 아닌 것 같은데, 그냥 약간 아시오의 좀 변형 정도? 그냥 뭐 뒤집어서 데려오냐 그냥 거꾸로 정상으로 데려오냐 뭐 그 정도 차이지, 그렇게 막 개성이 넘치는 마법은 아닌 것 같습니다. 일단은 마법 배울 수 있는, 현재로서는 마법 배울 수 있는 퀘스트는 다 한 것 같고요. 이건 아직 모으는 중이고, 비행 테스트 알로호모라 데미가지 월석 가짜두기, 이건 좀 더 해야 되는데. 이거 좀 돌아다니면서 이거는 모을까? 데미가지 월석들을 좀 모아서, 그럼 언젠가 다 모으긴 할 텐데. 한번 소집 한번 해보겠습니다. 소집. 이게 소집 퀘스트가 있어. 여기보다는 일단은 중앙 계단에 레번클로 휴게실부터 시작해가지고, 여기 이제 밤에만 열리니까 시간은 밤으로 돌리겠습니다. 어디 있을까?
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
이건 아예 나갈 것 같은데, 이렇게 하면.
I'm trying to grow some asphodel in the greenhouses.
여기로 갈 게 아니라 중앙동. 나 게이츠야. 여기 어디야? 나 게이츠라고. 중간중간 어디선가 봤는데 기억이 안 나요. 이게 어디서 한번 봤는지. 하도 이렇게 널브러져 있다 보니까 여기저기에. 여기까지 오면서 일단 하나도 없었고.
Revelio.
어디 있지? 퀘스트 활성화 시키면은 떠 있나? 위치가 혹시? 어? 이건 아마 갖다주는 위치 말해주는 것 같은데. NPC 있는 곳 말하는 것 같거든요. 이건. 그래도 뭐 일단 몇 개 갖다 줘야 되는지 현황 볼 겸. 여긴 통로.
Yes, I told you. You're very clever. Clever?
맞네, NPC.
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings! Any luck removing some more of those demiguise statues?
I actually have some moons for you.
Oh, I knew I could count on you. Bring me a few more moons and I'll show you how to improve casting Alohomora.
어디서 더 찾을 수
Where
있어요?
should I look for more demiguise statues and moons?
All of my usual haunts, which incidentally have now become quite haunting. Here in the castle, in Hogsmeade, and believe it or not, in some of the surrounding hamlets. Oh, my tormentor is nothing if not thorough. Kept me from all my usual engagements for an eternity now.
안 알려주네. 어디 있는지.
I'll keep an eye out for more demiguise statues and see if I can bring you more moons.
You are to be commended for your bravery and valor, especially since they can only be collected at night.
와 6개나 더 해야 돼? 아 안 되겠다. 찾으면 그때그때 해야지. 이거는 뭐 일부러 찾아다니는 것도 좀 힘들겠네. 일부러 찾아다니기가 힘들겠어. 요거는 해보겠습니다. 그럼 소환사 코트 매치. 약간 뭔가 미니게임이 있는 것 같은데 이건?
What are you doing out here? Challenging you to a game of Summoner's Court. I think it's time you faced a real opponent. Outside of Ronan's little lesson in charms class. Summoner's Court isn't just a game. It's a battle of skill. A test of a witch or wizard's mettle. What say?
저거 땡기는 저거구나.
I'm in. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Summoner's Court.
아쉬워하는 거네. 아쉬워.
Akio.
요즘 그렇게 잘하냐이?
Try to beat that.
의의가 없네 이 자식이. 이거 고수요? 이걸 아예 이렇게 라인 맞춰서. 다 죽자. 뭐야 어떻게 저렇게 변화구가 돼?
Nothing to it. I'll let you have that one. Akio.
안 돼. 안 돼.
All in the wrist.
씨.
Akio.
이겼다.
That was one for the ages. Well done. You beat me.
끄지라. 하소는 끄질 않마.
Bit of good luck. That's all.
운이 아닌디?
I'm not lucky. I'm simply better than you.
All right, fine. You're right. You're better than me. I'll let the others know you're good enough to keep playing.
The others?
I lost 7 matches in a row to Samantha Dale. The others who play Summoner's Court thought that if you couldn't beat me, you wouldn't be enough of a challenge.
계속
Chin up,
연습해.
Leander. Keep practicing and you'll get better.
I suppose you're right. I'll let the others know that your metal's been tested and that you passed.
예이. 그 다음에 메인이나 좀 진행할까요? 아니면은 사이드 할 수 있는 건 지금 좀 해놓고 차? 하도 해도 차 하자 해 임마 해
Adelaide Oaks, isn't it? I received your owl.
Yes, I'm Adelaide Oaks. Oh dear. You see, my uncle Roland is a metal trader who's quite well known in the goblin community. He normally sends me owls every week when he's on his business travels. In his last owl, he alluded to dealings with those radical goblins, Ranrock's loyalists. It's been ages since that owl and I'm worried. What with the troll attack on Hogsmeade and the rumours that goblins may have been involved, well, I'm fearing the worst. Should I be worried about my uncle, or am I overthinking this?
I think you're right to be concerned, Adelaide. Your uncle may be in trouble.
You're much more understanding than Professor Weasley. She heard I was going to look for him and forbade me from leaving the grounds. She's convinced he can handle himself, but I can't concentrate on anything until I know he's all right. Could you try to find out for me? From what I hear, you're almost as adventurous as Uncle Roland.
여기 애들은 왜 자기가 직접 해결하는 건 아무것도 없니?
I'll try and look into it for you, Adelaide.
Thank you. He's very thorough in his record keeping, notes all his trades in a journal, makes maps. In fact, in his last owl, he drew me a map of his next stop. He'd planned to set up camp north of here. I do hope you're able to find out where he is. Thank you again for any help you can provide.
내가 언제 힘 닿는 데까지 도와준다고 했어.
I just know something's happened.
그렇게 열심히 안 할 건데 무슨 힘 닿는 데까지도 와. 대충 할 거야. 여기 슝.
Let's get this over with, shall we? I have things to do.
한번 털어놓은 야영지도 얘들이 계속 리젠 돼가지고 점검 굳이 뭐 갈 필요 없으니까.
Could this be Mr. Oakes' campsite?
가방.
Revelio.
I was a proud man that day, and there's more of those days ahead.
Everyone in
이리 와.
I'll look after you.
오케이. 근데 위에 적들이 있네. 야영지네 저기.
always my turn for patrol.
Revelio.
이거 많은데?
Ranrock's loyalists, just ahead. Should I take them by force?
Yeah, another human. Such
아 이게 구르기였지? 헷갈림.
Are you start handling it?
Levioso. That was meant for me.
Confringo, Glacier. Expelliarmus.
There you are.
Confringo, Expelliarmus.
Another human.
Glacier. Expelliarmus. Confringo. You can't stop us. Now to find out what happened here.
오케이. 단서를 찾으라는데?
Revelio.
단서가 어디 있어?
Adelaide said that her uncle kept notes of his trades, maps. Perhaps these landmarks will lead me to him.
야영지에도 나와서 강 따라가라고?
Mr. Oakes' trade journal.
온 김에 여기 잠깐만 들어가 보죠.
This looks intriguing.
별거 없겠지만 뭐. 더 있나? 더 없지? 이 위에 동굴이 또 있네. 이거를 계속 따라가라는 거 아니야?
Nothing to poach in Arranshire except spiders. Not worth the trouble if you ask me. Like
A rock formation. That's the first landmark on this map. Now to find the crooked tree.
come out before I've come here, Crupmite.
치킨.
In future, perhaps best not to get too carried away when a fair lady crosses one's path. There'll always be another. Perhaps I shall scout around Felcroft for something to poach.
Seems we may have an intruder.
One less poacher in the wizarding world. Revelio.
날아갈래. 타고 있는 상태로 갈 수 없다고? 잠깐만. 여긴가 본데? 길을... 경계 따라가다 보면은 오 뭐야?
What do we have here? I may have more luck higher up in the keep. Glad I was never locked up here.
떼거지로 있는데. 왜 못 내려? 떼거지로 있는데.
A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time. Goodness. Not a party to attend by myself.
Someone there?
Fuck you, bitch.
Revelio.
You haven't had mushroom stew like what my mother used to make. Like heads of lettuce, those mushrooms were.
여기에 둘. 시선이 안 돌아가네.
A ladder. That's what I need.
그냥 다 그냥 제거하고 싶은데 애들.
Show yourself, if you're there. Someone out there? What's going on out there?
얘는 왜 시선 안 움직이지?
Who's there?
그치.
What went on here, I wonder? Petrificus totalis. Trouble's brewing and I'm without my friends. Revelio.
위에
Why am I always on patrol? It's a waste of my skills.
One, I
아씨.
know you're here somewhere.
Revelio.
오케이.
Revelio.
Seems the
Petrificus totalis.
날먹잼. 저쪽엔 트롤이 있었고. 저쪽으로 건너가려면은 이쪽에 돌아가서 가야 될 것 같은데.
This is the spot on the map. I'd best have my wits about me. Stone walls do a prison make, sometimes. Not the best place for...
Who's there?
들킬 뻔. 들킬 뻔했잖아 이 자식아.
Petrificus totalis.
Sworn.
Petrificus totalis.
들킬 뻔했잖아.
Revelio.
어우 씨 안에도 있네. 여기 다 정리하고 갈게요. 들어가기 전에 정리한다는 게 상자를 하나 먹어야 될 것 같은데 요새인데
Revelio.
요새는 보통 컬렉션 상자가 있던데 저 안에 있나? 아 저 안에 있나? 아 점프 헷갈린다.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Now here's a sad-looking place. I don't like the looks of that encampment. Petrificus totalis.
모퉁이를 조심할 것.
Too late for you to learn the error of your ways. Revelio.
이건가? 오케이 이거는 먹었고 여기서 트롤 공격을 하자.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Confringo. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Accurate. Arresto Memento. Defendo. Incendio. Flipendo.
아니 굴렀다고.
Confringo.
굴렀다고.
Rest easy, my large friend.
뭐야? 에이?
Goodness. Not a party to attend by myself.
내려가서 여기 태그하고
Off on another adventure, are we?
자 이제 원래 가려던 곳으로.
This castle's hiding all sorts of secrets. What will we find in here? Revelio!
여기도 적이 있네.
Revelio.
누가 쏘는 거야?
Revelio. Protego. Stupefy. Glacius. It looks as though Adelaide's instincts were spot on. You only have Ranrock to blame. Revelio. Alohomora.
띠로리.
Glacius. Confringo. Confringo. Revelio.
You ought to cut back on pudding.
여기로 올라가고 싶은데 올라갈 길은 모르겠다.
Revelio.
좀 많은데요 여기.
What was that?
Confringo. Confringo. Levioso.
You won't get away with that.
Confringo. Revelio.
Let's get this over with.
Glacius. Confringo. Accio.
Rather unwise coming back this way.
오케이.
Ranrock has fooled you all to your demise. Revelio. Confringo.
불 붙이는 거 아님?
Incendio. Revelio.
A boiler door. How to open it?
Revelio.
길은 일단 저 아래쪽인 것 같고, 아래쪽이 길이면은 여기를 한번 올라가 봐야죠.
Touch your helm? But thank you for making me the first object of your suspicions. Know who my friends are now, don't I? What was that?
He'll learn his lesson after being locked away. You can count on that.
비례봐.
Revelio.
Incendio. Revelio.
앞에 왔던 데네. 이쪽으로 가서 이렇게 한 바퀴 돌았고, 그 다음에 이쪽은 안 가봤으니까 이번에 이쪽으로.
Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
야, 이 바글바글하다잉.
Confringo. Accio. Glacier. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Glacier. Accio.
Fighting since
Wow.
before you were born. I won't rest.
Expelliarmus.
You should know better than that by now. We've all told you before, and look what happens when you don't listen.
Expelliarmus.
Not quite.
아이씨.
Was that your best? Easily diverted.
와, 아직도 있어?
Confringo.
안 닿네.
You've one less follower, Ranrock.
오케이.
Revelio.
떨군 아이템들 좀. 이쪽에 조금 더 있고.
Revelio.
This must be Mr. Oakes's wand. Perhaps now he can set himself free.
로랜드 오크스 지팡이.
Revelio.
여기 물약을 많이 주네. 그러면 여기로 이제 여기가 길인 것 같아요. 뭐지? 아, 다 찼어. 갈갈의 시간이 왔다. 뭐 장갑은 더 좋은 거 없고 하나 여기서 장갑 좀 갈아야겠어요. 두 개만 갈고 이것도 갈아. 슬롯 모자랄 줄 알았다 내가. 여섯 개 정도면은 괜찮을 것 같은데? 요 정도 비었으면.
Revelio.
몇 명이야? 아, 또 많네.
What's down there?
Who's there? Over here.
Too late for you to learn the error of your ways.
Too late. You are too late. 갈림길이 있네. 그냥 감옥이네.
Hello? Mr. Oakes?
Yes, I'm here. They've taken my wand. This cell has an enchanted lock. I have experience with these locks, but I need my wand if I have any chance of opening it. Look for a boiler door. I've heard them speak of it.
Fortunately, I've already found your wand, Mr. Oakes.
Oh, you found it! Pass it to me. Hurry, before they come. I must get out. Hurry! My wand. Oh, thank you, Merlin.
나와.
You did it! I found my wand and... Wait, you're a student? Oh, we must get you to safety immediately. It's dangerous.
It's all right, Mr. Oakes. I've dealt with these goblins before.
Dear Merlin, you're either very lucky or very talented. Well, how did you find me?
I'm a friend of Adelaide's. She was worried about your business with Ranrock's loyalists.
Oh, she was right to be. I couldn't go through with the agreement, and when I told them, I ended up blindfolded and behind bars. Been locked in that infernal cell for so long, they'd forgot I was even there. I overheard things. If only I could reward you for what you've done. Blasted goblin stole every canut on me. All I can say is thank you, truly.
아무것도 안 줘?
I'm grateful I was able to help you, Mr. Oakes. Adelaide thinks the world of you.
Oh, and I her. She's become quite savvy to my trading habits, always analyzing my detailed owls. If only I hadn't resorted to trading with such fiends. A lesson I shan't soon forget. Having my wand back is like being reunited with an old friend. I must return home and inform Adelaide of my safety. Will you be all right?
I'll be fine, Mr. Oakes. You get back to Adelaide. I assure you, her worries outweigh yours.
Oh, I'm anxious to see my dear niece. And then I plan to travel far from here for my next round of trading. Thank you. May life reward you justly for your deeds. Be well, my friend.
한 푼도 안 줘요, 한 푼도?
Mr. Oakes was lucky. Ranrock's lot would never have freed him.
뭐야? 뭐야? 방금 귀신을 본 것 같은데? 귀신 본 것 같은데? 오케이, 여기까지 퀘스트 하나 더 했고 일단은 이제 팔러 가야겠네요. 지금 지도가 안 돼? 나 어떻게 나가냐 그러면? 걸어 나가냐 이걸? 아 이거 걸어 나가라고? 쩝. 뭐 그렇게 또 먼 거리는 또 아니라서 이게 금방 나가죠. 금방 나가죠. 지도가 안 되네. 던전 아니라 그런가? 자, 호스미드 제작대 같은 거
Sometimes it seems
하나
all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
살 수 있지 않을까? 부품 꿈을 안고 뭐 하나는 이제 살 수 있지 않을까?
Hello there. Come on in. Plenty to look at here.
(2354면은) T자형 마법약 스테이션 마법서 하나 한번 해볼까요? 이거 하나 사보자.
Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there? 아, 미안. T자형 고딕풍 마법약 스테이션 10배나 먹으니까 뭔가 있겠지. 와, 깡충깡충 냄새. 오, 이것도 필요한데? 아무튼 T자형 고딕 이건 화구가 3개죠, 화구. 그러면은 한 번에 물약은 3개 찍을 수 있다. 한 번에 3개를 찍을 수 있다. 온 김에 애들 밥이나 한번 주러 가겠습니다. 밥. 아, 밥은 줬지? 밥은 아마 이거 자동 급식기로 밥 먹지 않니, 애들? 먹으러 온 건가? 밥 먹니? 빨리 좀 먹을래? 밥 먹으러 왔다.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
이거 좀 자동으로 하는 게 있어야 될 것 같아. 약간 자동 시스템이 좀 필요하긴 하네. 번거로워라. 번거로워라. 아 여기 감정 한번 해야지요. 감정. 예상이었나? 이걸로 바꾸고 뭐 강화는 뭐 굳이 안 해도 될 것 같고 현재로서는 또 이건 뭐 왜 안 했지? 퀘스트 아이템이 아마 있는 것 같은데. 이거는 이미 한 거고. 아닌가? 아 몰라. 메인 게스트나 하러 가겠습니다. 여기 페이드 크로프트에서 세바스찬 만나기. 여기나 하러 가자. 사이드 많이 했으니까. 이거 좀 마크 좀.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Hello.
You made it.
Sebastian.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way.
걸어갈 거야?
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time. Everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
이게 느그 집이고.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you...
Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
왜
That
그러셨어요?
boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. He thinks he can help Anne, but nothing can be done for her.
그래서 그렇게 마법약 만드는 거에 몰두하고 있는 건가, 쟤는? 쟤 아니었나?
I
제가
understand
아니었나?
you've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's to no avail.
We have. My nephew thinks he knows better than the healers.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
얘 말도 들어봐야지.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line.
I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cosy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Aura, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. His search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Ma.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
그래 너무 화내긴 하더라.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated.
어디로 가려고?
All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it.
Confringo!
Next time I see figs, give them what they deserve.
Let's get this over with.
Glacius! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Won't get over it.
Confringo!
What's the point of this exactly? I shall avenge your death.
오케이.
You've made your
뭐야?
last mistake.
누구세요?
Oh,
뭐야?
Not quiet enough. Rather unwise.
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
One less human to worry about.
Accio! Levioso!
I'm a goblin, not a toy.
Defender!
How nice of you to stop by.
Sendo! Rependo!
Come in here.
Incendio! Rependo! Arresto momento! Defender!
No!
Confringo! Revelio!
뭐야?
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work.
게다가 나 물약 부자라고. 뭐지 이건?
Reparo!
오.
Reparo!
딱히 별 의미는 없지만.
Revelio!
다 된 거 아니야? 야, 뭐 어디로 가 임마? 뭐 하라고? 아니 뭐 다 한 거 같은데? 이거 안 끝나지? 뭐지? 버그인가?
Revelio!
아, 참. 아니 여기서 뭐하라고? 이거 끝났잖아. 버그인 것 같은데? 미션 저장으로 가겠습니다. 버그가 돼요, 버그. 다 잡았는데 진행이 안 돼.
Feels like I've been at this for hours.
Who is it?
Confringo. Afraid to fight. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Confringo. What are you doing? Glacius. I won't.
Confringo!
That was pitiful! When are you going to give up?
Glacius. Expelliarmus.
What an unfortunate! I should have been.
Glacius. You've made your last mistake. I don't think you know who you're dealing with.
뭐라 카노?
Confringo. Potato. Possible. Expelliarmus. One less human to worry about. I won't rest. Confringo. Dead. Accio. Confringo. How nice of you to stop by. I won't rest. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
이렇게 진행이 돼야 되는데 아까 여기서 더 진행이 안 됐음. 아, 은근히 좀 이 게임 버그가 좀 있다니까. 물량은 소지한 도를 다 채웠네요. 무제한이 아니구만, 물량이.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone would be hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything. I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the ministry isn't doing more. Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here.
Revelio.
Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard. It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
다 본 줄 알았어.
This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
본 적 있다고? 난 본 적 없는데?
Revelio. Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portkey. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
Lumos.
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn
Lumos.
about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
난 배움을 찾아 이곳에 왔지만 이젠 도움이 필요하다. 내면 속 갈등이 나를 지삼키고 있다. 마법은 사람들이 치유하기를 원하지만 마치 내가 그러지 못하게 막는 것 같다. 그렇다면 희망을 버려야 할까? 더 구해내지 못한 거 영원히 후회하게 될까? 이들이 겪는 심적 고통을 덜어줄 수 있음을 알기에 환자들의 눈을 똑바로 바라볼 수가 없다. 오늘 야영지를 떠나는 남자를 봤다. 우리 아버지가 떠오르게 하는 바로 그 남자다. 그 남자를 도와줘도 분명 아무 문제 없지 않을까? 물론 연구는 계속할 참이었지만 그건 이 능력으로 선행을 베풀었을 때 우연히 얻을 수 있는 결과가 아닐까.
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
뭐요?
Lumos. You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
Lumos.
뿅. 같이 가네요. 혼자 갈 줄 알았는데.
Why would the door lead us here?
호그와트겠지.
Look.
호그와트 아니면 호그스미드로 이어졌겠죠. 이건 또.
Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as
Revelio.
if something's missing.
A note.
상자 못
Let's have a
참아.
look.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Sian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
갑자기 막 이사도라랑 섞여 있고 막 그러네요 지금. 그래서 여기는 어디야? 어둠의 마법 방어탑으로 이어진다고? 하? 언더크로프트.